Hi, Jazzy fam, and those that are not yet fam. It's your girl Jazzy J, and I'm jazzing on this, people. We are all getting ready for the Super Bowl, right? And I always talk about the game. Life is a puzzle, life is a game. In order to put all the pieces of the puzzle together, you must understand the rules of the game. Well, people, we're going to just tag this on to the Jazz Love Yourself series. Let's talk about the game. I asked Google, how many people are going to be watching the Super Bowl game? And Google said maximum 203,400,000 individuals will be watching the Super Bowl game. And then I Googled and said, how many can the stadium hold? And Google said 83,000 will be in the dome. And then I asked Google, how many coaches are there on the sideline? And maximum, they said about 30 per team. So we got 60 coaches on the sideline. And then I asked Google, how many teammates or team players there are? Now, this is 84 here. But if you add it to the 22 that's on the field, and this is for two teams, so this will be 22 and 11, so like 33. Okay. So, the game of life. Let's play the game, people. And let's play our own individual game of life to win. So I'm going to use the analogy of the Super Bowl and what's going on here. Okay. There are 203 million, 0.4 million people that are going to be watching. People in life, they're going to be people that's just watching you play the game. They're not in the game. They just have a TV and they're watching. Just like social media. They'll watch your stuff. Won't comment on it, won't click on it, won't do nothing. But they'll watch. They just watching the game. So this could be anybody. But they're not even in the stadium. So then you got 83,000 that's actually in the game. They have made some type of movement. They have purchased a ticket and positioned themselves in the game. So let me tell you about the people in the stands. Now they have their teams and they are rooting for their teams. Some people, they are adamant about the team that they're rooting for. Some people just want to be in the game. They don't really care who wins. Just want to be there for the excitement and the energy. These people, they're buying concessions. They can be on their phones. They're talking. They have on regular clothes. They're just there to enjoy for this excitement. Then you have the coaches. The coaches are in the game. They're on the sideline. Now, the difference between the sideline and the people that are in the stadium is that the coaches, they've bought in. They've bought into the game. Why? Because they have been experienced in this game. They've developed strategies. They have shown themselves to be worthy enough to be able to coach other individuals to go in the game. They're not the stands people. Stands people, they switch out. My daddy was a coach, and I have memories of sitting in the stands. And as long as the team was winning and doing good, Coach Wesley was the man. But as soon as something went wrong, or maybe it was a wrong play, oh baby, these stand people switch out. Coach Wesley don't know what he doing. He ain't got a clue. He need to go somewhere and sit down. They switch out. And you'll find that in life. Now these people, the millions of people out here watching, they're away, really don't care about. You know what I'm saying? They're not in the stadium. They're not critiquing and watching. That's these people that are in the stadium. They'll come in, they're closer. And a lot of them have opinions. Oh, they should do this. Oh, they should have never ran that play. Oh my God, what is the coach doing? But the coaches on the sidelines, these are the ones that are vested in. These are the ones that have been with the players. Really, we say during the season, but probably much longer than that. These are the ones that the players can confide in, that they can talk to, and have their best interests at heart. And I'm talking about in a perfect world, too. Okay. Then you have 84 teammates on the sidelines. Now, these teammates, they understand the mission. The mission is to win the game. But people, all in all, these teammates, now some of them could be down with the 22 players on the field. And some of them may not be down. Some of them may be covetous or envious because they want to be on the field, but they're not quite ready. They're not quite ready to get on the field, but they don't see it. In their eyes, I'm good, I'm better than them, I'm this, I'm that. You have some of that going on. But out of all of these numbers, from the 203.4 million watching to the 83,000 who have purchased a ticket and sitting in the stands, to the 60 coaches and 84 teammates, it's only 22 folk on the field. It's only 22 people who have the opportunity to score. That's it. These people are waiting. They're being coached, but they're waiting to be put in the game. Now I'm talking to some young people, and I'm talking to them about getting in the game. See, the difference between the people that at least paid a ticket, like these people, they don't even count. They're not even in the game. They don't know what's going on. They may catch a clip on TV or whatever, or they may watch the game. These people who are in the stadium, they're a little more vested in, but they have a lot to say, a lot of chatter. These coaches, they're really invested in the players, and they want to see them win. These would be like mentors, people who you can confide in, who you can talk to, who can give you the play to execute, to score points in the game. And then you have teammates. Some of them could be, side haters, but some could be really vested in and rooting their teammates on and supporting them and uplifting them. You will have people like that on your team. And then you have the 22 that have put in the work, that have grinded when no one was looking, that got up in the wee hours of the morning to work out, that watched the footage of the games and the plays of the opponents over and over and over again instead of watching a TV show or binging out on Netflix. That part. That ran the plays, that were on the field when nobody else was on the field. Throwing the ball, catching the ball, running the ball, doing the drills. 22 players on the field. Out of all of these people, only 22 players have the ability to score. Now, what's going to happen too is, whichever one of these teams pull it out, these folk going to be able to ride. They're going to be able to ride that vibe. The coach is going to be able to ride that vibe. The 83,000 in the stands, they're going to have a great time watching the game. And so are the 203 million. People have a good time watching you go to the next level. Win the game of your life. Some people will be critical. Some people will say nothing. Some people will hate on you. And some people, what I call, will come on. And then some people will try to hang on. I like comers on. Comers on are like the teammates on the sideline that are really pulling for the ones on the field. The hangers on, they in the teammates too. But they just a hang on till you good or not. They'll criticize. They'll say because you did this, because you did that, that's why we didn't win. Those are hangers on. But comers on will support and say you played an amazing game. I'm proud of you. I'm thankful to be your teammate in this game. People, where are you in the number? Are you on the field? Because the field is the only place that you have the ability to score. There's certain things that you have to know to be on the field. First of all, you got to put on a uniform. See everybody in the stands, everybody outside. They don't have to wear any particular type of clothing. They can wear whatever they want to wear. But the players that are on the field, they have to wear a particular type of clothing. They have to have a particular types of equipment on to be qualified to play. They have to know the rules of the game. Because if they don't know the rules, if they get called for offsides or the yellow flag, some type of penalty, they know if they do these things that sometimes the ball may be turned over or they may lose yardage. And that puts the other team in a better position, or it gives them the ball that gives them the opportunity to score. Now, I'm using the analogy of this football game, but in the game of life, it's me versus me, not anyone else. And it's not competition, it's cooperation. You are amazing. The mere fact that you are here means that you are a divine deposit from the Creator. You are a fractal energy of God here with your own fingerprint to leave your own blueprint for humanity in this earthly realm. But in order to put all the pieces, all the fragments together, when we put that puzzle together to get that beautiful picture, in order for that to take place, you must understand the rules of the game. Understanding keep you under. We understand a lot of things when we come here that we're conditioned to understand, that we're programmed to understand. But you have to go in to get out, to free yourself from the prison of your mind. People, you are here to do an amazing work. You are a divine co-creator in this earthly realm. Everything that you see was created from someone's consciousness. So people, get in the game. You are game, and you are here to win your game of life. Let's play the infinite game of life to the fullest. I'll see you on the field, people. They're going to be on a football field, but we're going to work out in this quantum field. How about that? This has been a Jazzy J PSA from TT Jazz, honey. And I say jazz love, jazz do it. Jazz on the journey. And always, and I do mean always, remember in life to jazz as you see it. Loves. Mwah.